Alright, it's time for more Goemon's Great Adventure. And I think those two guards are a reference to the two guards from Mystical Ninja. I'm not entirely sure.
Wouldn't doubt it.
And as the first area we'll be doing is the Ringbell Pass, so make use of our new chain pipe, which is mapped to the R button.
Ah.
If you noticed from the last game, it was used to attach ourselves to chain blocks, but in this game it has a very different purpose. But first, let's show off the tea house in another dimension, which is pretty much our way to change to different party members out in the field.
So basically it's a warp zone slash save point.
I guess so. Doesn't really warp us anywhere other than to where we just were. And as you're seeing here, we can now destroy star blocks. And also, everyone has their own sort of abilities in the field, and Goemon has the double jump, and thus I'll be using him the most.
Yeah, double jump tends to be useful in almost every game.
Especially 2D platformers.
Yes.
Although this, I guess, is more 2.5D, considering that it will later on in other levels take advantage of those. And as you noticed, it's now turning to night, which means more enemies are popping up, but we'll get twice the money.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Yes. I caught that one. I don't get many too many NES references, but that one I got.
Well, of course.
NES was unfortunate before my time, but I have caught up with some things. Although SNES is really where things get started with me, SNES and Sega. Anyways, giant purple spider.
Thank God my wife is not watching.
Terrified of spiders?
Dude, you tell me you wouldn't be after having a brown recluse wake up sting on your chest when you wake up one morning.
Oh, dear God, would I ever. Although
Yeah.
I do have a bit of arachnophobia, especially when sparrows start popping up, that just starts freaking me out. But these spiders don't really scare me as they have goofy faces.
They don't even look like full spiders, so I don't think even Lady K would be that scared of these freaking things.
Only one way to find out, put one of these on her face when she wakes up.
Yeah, you want to do that? Be my guest. Tell me how that turns out.
She's your wife.
Yeah, that's why I'm not stupid enough to do that.
Anyways, we have these blue monster enemies, which are the main ones, which will bomb rush you. And then we have these sort of umbrella-looking enemies, which will fall down from the sky above.
Yeah, I believe those are a staple of the Goemon games. And I also believe I've seen them in Kirby, too.
I wouldn't be surprising, as they're very common in Japanese games in general.
Yeah.
Although they didn't appear in Mystical Ninja, from what I remember. Neither do these flying lamps. Anyways, I cut out a death there. Because one of those things knocked me off, bastard. It was that one that just hit me.
Yeah, that one hit you, and you were at. Yeah, I think you ran out of health. That's what happened because you were down to 1 point health.
Yeah, wasn't fun. See, I do try to cut out as many deaths as possible, or at least either I cut out the death or I show the death, but then cut back to where I was as to save time. And now these umbrella things are pogoing at us. Menacingly.
You would think they'd be open during the day because, you know, blocking out the sun and then close at night, but this is Japan.
Yes. As we're almost done with this level. It's not entirely too long. There's only really one level in this game two actually that I loathe playing through every time I do a playthrough of this game. One of them is in the third area, another one is literally the first part of the final area. Not fun.
Every game has that one level.
Yes. Thankfully, we won't be getting to it for some time now. I think we could technically go to the castle of this area, but let's not do that yet. Let's go to the Dig-a-Dig gold mine.
Yeah, the princess and the emperor can wait. You know, the giant robot won't destroy him that fast.
No, it's motivated through plot, so it only moves when the plot says it does.
Yep.
By the way, there's one thing that I forgot to say as we go to the Dig gold mine. Can you dig it?
You know what? I'll let you have that one.
Such a good movie.
It's the Warriors. How can you go wrong?
Yes. As we saw some water imps earlier, they didn't appear in Mystical Ninja other than Kihachi near the end of the game. And here we have a concept that's only seen once in this entire game, and that is a mini-boss in one of these field areas.
Ooh. Talk about move whiplash.
Yeah, it's literally the only one in the entire game. Just move to one side of the screen and he won't be able to hurt you. It's really not that difficult, and even easier if you have a gold weapon.
Which I believe right now you have silver.
No, it's gold.
Oh, you're right, it is gold. Never mind.
Yeah, the one thing I do like is that the weapons not only increase in strength, but reach as well.
Makes sense. It's Castlevania method.
Yeah, this game is very Metroidvania a bit. Albeit not in the sense that you can go to new areas and old places, but in the sort of level design and the 2.5D stuff.
Yeah, I'd say this is definitely leaning more on the Castlevania side than it is Metroid in any way. But there's some RPG-ish elements, I guess.
I wouldn't say RPG-ish because there's no really level progression or.
Well, it doesn't have to involve experience and everything like that, but there are quests and everything like that.
I would definitely say action-adventure stuff.
Yeah.
More than RPGs.
I'd say a little bit of Castlevania, maybe a little bit of later Zelda games.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, last game had a heart system very similar to Zelda and pretty much used the fortune dolls as health upgrades.
Yeah.
And I want to know the story behind these balls with faces on them.
I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Because as a kid, these freaked me out a little bit.
I can see that. I can see why.
Also, one thing you also notice is that when you use the chain pipe or any special weapon, you don't get any sort of reward from killing the enemies. Also, one other thing to notice is that when you kill an enemy, a little ghost comes out, sort of going along with the whole story of Bimaru bringing back ghosts from the dead. So everything just ties together.
Yep.
Also, more Tanuki penis.
Because why not?
Exactly. And I believe at this point I'm going to show off the different rooms in the hotels, because in this game they're a lot cheaper, considering that we can't hold as much money as we could in Mystical Ninja. In that game we can hold 9,999 coins. Well, in this game you can only hold 999.
Well, as long as the prices of everything goes along with that, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's not even to scale, really, because in this game it's 0, 10, and 20, while in the last game it was like 100, 200, 300. Also, third class doesn't heal you, but it does pass time to make it day, so if you don't want to go to a level during night, you can use that. Second class is heals 1 health, and first class heals full health.
Makes some sense.
Also, how much are you for fan service?
Oh dear.
We'll see you guys next time on the RVT Game Crew. Goemon's Great Adventure.